Welcome to another Bazaar video. Last time didn't end up doing that well. I think though, I've been playing off camera, and in ranked you run into like a lot of players playing the pay to win expansion cards, and in normal I don't see that as much. In normal I have a much better win rate, uh, which is great. Last match I had a 10 win gold victory, so I think maybe the best idea is to just play unranked. Though the problem with that is you don't earn any gems, and I still need to earn some gems in order to unlock another character. I'm getting close though. Uh, I don't know if I want to unlock Julie or Pygmalion next, but we'll see. So with these three options, I've been trying them out, and this, I think I've had the least luck with this. An enchanted item can be, I don't know, it depends on the options you get. Same with this. But last time I had the 10 piece with the gold tier skill, maybe it was just a fluke, but I'm going to try it again. Okay, plus 9 poison, plus 9 burn, 40 shield. So I can either go a poison build or a burn build, but I think Vanessa in particular has more synergy with poison. So I'll go with that.
My battle days are over, but my weapons crave more.
Single rifle early on is decent. Shovel. Nah. If I had more money, if I chose one of the other options, I'd get a shovel just for it to dig up random items, but probably not this time. Would I kill Viper with this? I'm not sure, but I really like duct tape. So duct tape, every time you use an adjacent item, you shield 5. I had this in a recent run and got some shield buffs on it. It's really good, especially when you have items with multicast like double barrel and cutlass and even katana, shit like that. I pretty much just don't want to get the med kit. Blue nanas I wouldn't be happy about, but it would at least be useful. Get some max HP. Okay. Ooh, get a poison item. Catfish, don't mind if I do. Has 12 poison to start with. Wow. I think I'll take the opportunity to upgrade the catfish then.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
$20 max health. It's probably better to keep it on board for now, since I don't have anything to replace it with.
But I've seen my share of storms. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
I think we win this. Yeah, easily. I have the regen and a bit more max HP, but that's fine.
Next time, boys, less blunder.
It's quite a bit of poison this early on. Don't think I want to upgrade either of those. Though I wonder how much health silver blue nanas gives. Let me see. Blue nanas gives 60 max HP Uh, 60. I don't think I'm doing it though. But that's a lot better than I was expecting it to be.
Ah,
I had to think about it.
let's store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
Okay, weapons have 5% crit. Rightmost item has 8% crit. I think I'm gonna go with that.
There are greater trainers than me.
With the poison
I'm just
skill,
getting
probably
ready
not
for-
gonna go like a wide weapon build. Non-weapon items, small weapon. Show me some non-weapon items. Jellyfish is perfect. And fishing rod, not so great on the board, but not bad. It's just okay. But off the board, you can get some duplicated items. Some duplicated aquatics. Okay, let's rearrange the board a bit. Haste the aquatic item to the right. I think I'm going to replace the rifle with that. I suppose Blue Nanas is staying on the board. And I am going to haste the catfish with the fishing rod because it scales. And then put the jellyfish next to two fast items. This will go off quite often because of the charge mechanic. Which will grow this one. Alright, that looks good to me. And we're gonna go... Usually go Covetous Thief, but... But probably not this time. I'm just wondering if I have enough... I have a bad habit of going to Rogue Scrapper and losing, but I kind of think we have enough poison, and we also have some defensive items as well. Oh, I forgot about Right Eye. My positioning's not good for that. Unless a heal ends up saving the day. But it would be better to have more poison. Not bad. I think the problem I run into with Rogue Scrapper a lot of the times is it's when I'm going to full damage and I have an ammunition problem, and the shielding blocks enough damage to where I can't kill them. So barbed wire, I think is good enough to be on the board because we have a shield item, will be some scaling, have some flat damage, and I'm gonna sell the Blue Nanas. And I'll go for Mountain Pass for the chance to have an encounter. I actually wonder, when you start out with the gold skill, if this would be worth doing. 5 income can be kind of a drag later on in the game. Ooh, I'd love to get Coconut Crab's skill. Wouldn't mind the seashell either. But this one, just gain 20% of max health as shield. When when you're in trouble, can make the difference a lot of the time.
See that plank?
Hell yeah.
Walk it. Another empty chest, waiting to be
Bronze
filled.
tier loot. Oh, insect wing. I think I might save the insect wing for opportunity to use it on Pufferfish. I really want to go to Finn's Big Bite, but she can sell Puffer.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you.
Come on, show me Puffer. Damn it. No, not rifle. I don't have any ammo synergy, so I suppose I'm just gonna
If
go
it's
with
not
Cutlass
right
for now.
Bring it back. I want you to be happy.
Oh, and before I forget, I am going to rearrange so that this gets... Oh, but I have left-handed, leftmost poison, rightmost crit. Okay. Well, in that case, I think I'll move things back to where they were and put the Cutlass at the end since it has double crit damage. Probably isn't going to make that much of a difference, but that's okay.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
I think we're in
We're out
decent
to
shape.
dethrone a king,
We're just not very
not to
bursty,
squabble
but
with nobodies.
at least we don't have ammunition issues. And poison doesn't care about shield. Doesn't look like they have shield though. Will the pearl be enough? Looks like that's a yes.
You've got talent. You
Yeah,
should
this
put it
poison
towards
skill's pretty
nobler
powerful.
use.
I will go to Midsworth. Small and large items. Can't get Pufferfish. A small friend. Actually, if I can't get Pufferfish, then I'm just gonna get a small friend. Ooh, jelly upgrade.
Take your time.
Medium. Where's my puffer? I'm gonna buy this because it gives you an option to get some XP at the work at the docks event. Beach ball. Fishing rod is actually better than beach ball for my build, which is weird. So I'm gonna pass. Eccentric Aetheryte has a skill that adds some haste at the beginning of the match, so I'm gonna go with that. It's also the most XP.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Thing I did not think about is I don't have a good way to get her shield down, and the damage output she does is relative to how much she has shield.
Seeing spots here.
So that was closer than I thought originally. Oh, hell yeah. This is like one of the best skills you can get from a PvE encounter.
Ah, place to store the rest of the
2
tyrant
items for
gold.
3 seconds. And if it hastes the catfish, or I guess the fishing rod, that's pretty good. I will do bronze tier skills. I need to upgrade the pearl at some point, but
If you're not ready for my training, I'm
sure
what else
I'll
to say.
have chance. Leftmost item has 8% crit. 20 shield. Shield or crit? I think I'm gonna choose the defensive
That up
option.
quickly. Maybe I'm getting better at this.
Oh, our board expanded too. Ooh, I have 2 pearls. Interesting. Okay. Cooldown reduced. No, I'll keep it like this for now. Okay, so in here we can give the catfish 2 poison, we can give 2 burn, or we can give 5 damage. We're definitely a poison build, so you can pay 5 gold to double the effect, and 2 poison. Nice. Okay, it looks like I can upgrade one of my pearls.
Haha.
There we go.
Now this will inspire the crew.
As far as cooldown reduction goes, would I want it on the catfish? Oh, this is gonna be pretty good now, too, won't it? Should I prioritize that over this? Because this will scale 5 damage every time one of the pearls goes off. So I think I'm actually gonna move it over there. Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Maybe barbed wire is gonna stick around for the long haul. Lifesteal shark claws with a shadowed cloak, healing silencer. Oh, and he has a red piggles as well. I think we win this. The poison will overtake him at some point. Doesn't look like he's getting through our damage fast enough. He is scaling, so he will get through the shield. Oh, that was a bad crit. Nasty crit. Okay. No losses so far. See, it's so much different in unranked. Like, I'm sure it's not just the fact that there's less pay-to-win players here. Like, there's also a lot of new players, like people who aren't familiar with the game. So there's, like, definitely a skill difference as well. But, like, it never feels good losing against an item you could never get. It's just bullshit, you know? Enhancing. Oh, I got a second catfish. I don't know if I want a second catfish, but I can keep it for now. I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, I don't want it to take the poison buff. I don't want it to take the crit buff either. So, right in between here. There we go. Buff my kitty fish. Can earn some money and XP. My money was pretty low too. Let's see, this guy is pretty good when you have a weapons build, which is what I've usually been going for, but can't remember what Boiler Room Brawler has. When you haste shield 10, when you use a tool. Okay. I think I'm gonna go Boiler Room Brawler. This guy's worth 1 more XP, but he just like has burn related stuff, which it doesn't apply to me at all.
What you looking at?
Here I can get some crit, I can get a haste potion, I can get a multi-tool which does haste and slow. So there's a lot of decent things here.
You're tougher than you look.
Barbed wire got up to 65. Ooh, that's great. That's great. Especially if I can get some ammo for it.
Waiting to be filled.
Your items have 2% crit chance when you start a fight it is pretty early on. I might go for that. Like, this one's definitely better in the short term, but having everything have crit chance. And I think that this also counts when you start PvE fights as well. So you can ramp it up with the chance for extra encounters.
You seem lighter. I think you had a breakthrough.
And it's not just weapons. So, you know, poison, shield, all can gain some crit. Do I want to upgrade my other pearl? I think I want to search for a catfish more.
Reward the peaceful.
I mean, not
punish
catfish,
the
pufferfish.
warful.
When you slow, charge this 2 seconds. Not the build we're looking for. Seashell is decent. But I don't think shield 10 for each aquatic item, so we have 5. So 50. It would heal more, but wouldn't go as often, and this barbed wire also scales based off of that. Maybe I could replace the catfish, the bronze catfish. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think that's a better plan. And actually, if I want to get the energy potion in here for some ramp, what would I replace? I could replace the cutlass. The cutlass isn't really doing enough damage. I'm gonna get rid of that. And I guess catfish, welcome back. I definitely want this going off on a faster item, so I'm gonna put the catfish here. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. And here's a chance for an extra encounter, so we can start buffing it inexorable. Damn it. We just got the extra XP without an encounter, which makes me sad. But it happens. So you don't always get an encounter. Sometimes you get XP, sometimes you just get like a random item. They have a heavy seaweed. Huh. Crow's Nest with Ling John. They also have some shield and healing. Not the least interesting Crow's Nest build I've seen. And I think we're going to die to it? No. Okay. The poison ramp. That was close though. She had 10 regen. 10 regen. 8% crit chance on your pearl? Wonder if that was intentional. Yeah. Oh, 102 crit chance. How do you have that much crit chance on this already? 60. Oh, this is gold. Shit. That's crazy. Having a gold crow's nest on day 4. Kind of surprised we won now. I could go for some XP, but I need to upgrade some of my items. Skill upgrades. I think I'd rather search for some good shield items.
Might want some armor.
Shielded grenade would be really good if I had a way to reload it.
Hope you come back.
Oh.
In one piece.
I did not mean to skip. I swear my mouse cursor was not on the skip button. I did click, but I wasn't on the button, was I? That sucks. I have to XP max. I am afraid that I'm not gonna make much progress in this day. 2 gold, silver tier loot. Got a burn buff. Preening duelist. I don't think he has much for me. He has some ammo items. I suppose gunpowder or powder flask would be really good for the haste potion. But I don't know if this really needs to go off more than once, unless we're going up against an enemy with a lot of HP, like a pig, which is certainly possible, but there's definitely a lot more Vanessas in the pool, probably until a lot of people start unlocking champions. Gorgon Noble has like really good freeze skills that are just universally good, so I'm gonna go with that.
Come to let go, my altar.
And this one particularly has poison synergy, and freeze is pretty powerful for countering aggro builds, especially one weapon Vanessa builds with Crow's Nest. And this one can make a big difference sometimes.
The mouse.
Ooh, 2 more poison. I really need a pufferfish. So it did 102 poison. Okay, let's look at some smalls.
First step toward good taste.
Holsters could be really good for this build. Just because I currently have a lot of small items. I think I could replace fishing rod with it and maybe get seashell out here for now.
You want to buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
Illusoray. I could get some slowing. I could get some healing. Aquatic items gain 6% crit chance. That would give me some ramping when it came to some survivability as well as damage. Maybe Chum Bucket Illusoray? I don't think we necessarily need seaweed. Seaweed would be good if we were going against poison specifically, but I don't think... I mean, it could happen, but when I think about the odds, I think I feel okay doing this.
Tell everyone you got it here.
Okay, so let's think about the board. So this will be really good for the jellyfish. I think I might drop that second catfish. So this will be really good for the jellyfish because it'll trigger haste 3 times when this goes off. Fishing rod I can replace with these 2. And this still gets the poison buff. Everything gets some crit chance. Will be pretty fast because we get 1 second of haste at the beginning, and then 4 seconds later we get some more haste. I think that looks pretty decent. Yeah, let's get rid of this fishing rod. And we can go to Barcoon in order to get my pufferfish, apparently, but that's not what I was going to say. I think... Do I want another fishing rod? Yeah, sorry about the cough.
On behalf of the
I think I
Grand
do
Society
want
of
another fishing rod
Mr.
for chance at some
Anyway,
more duplicates.
Thanks.
Gonna sell
It's
you.
smaller than
Gonna sell
quicksand.
you. So he's giving me some extra money for slow items, which is nice. Or not slow items, small items. Okay, so Pufferfish, whenever haste goes out, charge this 2 seconds. This can be a lot more powerful than catfish. Can go off a lot more often when you have enough haste on your board, but it has a really high cooldown, so this is what I was saving the insect wing for.
This is a gift at any price.
It has a more significant impact. So now I gotta think about what do I want to replace with holsters. I think I want to replace this just because it's not gonna go off as often as the pearl, which charges the barbed wire. Let's see. Would the pufferfish be better here at the start? Probably not. I think I need some more haste synergy. Well, actually, I have rigged. I have the jellyfish. No, I think we're good. Okay. Something I do need to fix, though, is I have the positioning for this. Not that great. I think I'm gonna put the pearls here. Because this was next to the energy potion, which only goes off once, giving it 1 second of charge. And just for my own preference, I'll go like that. So we're losing the crit when it comes to scaling, but I think pufferfish is a good trade for that because we're getting scaling for adding more poison anyway. We're getting that fishing rod. Thanks, Sparkoon. Alright, let's do this.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Wow. Wow. We got to over
Bring her
100
about!
poison
I've
so
got another
fast.
salvo with me.
Couldn't even destroy one of my items with that harpoon. So Puffer alone did over 100 poison. That is nuts. That really spiked our power level. And the holster going off like right at the start of combat like gives it a bunch of charges because it's gonna charge at 2 seconds. You know, a lot of times. I don't want to count right now. Don't judge me.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does. Every
Womp
item
womp.
finds its buyer. It's a relationship, you know?
Upgrade to silver. So upgrading pufferfish just gives it like a couple poison. I think I'm thinking either pearl or illusory. Cause illusory would basically get twice as good. Slow an item for 2 seconds rather than 1 second. I mean 3 seconds instead of 2. Oh, so I guess not twice as good. But still pretty good. But if I want to... how about barbed wire? How does that upgrade? Barbed wire. it ups the scaling, it would scale twice as much. Maybe I do that.
See that
Because I can
mountain?
still have some
That's
flat
gold.
damage in this
You might
build.
have what you need.
Uh, yeah, I'm doing that.
The key
This
to
might not
the
be the best decision,
quicker the
but
fight.
I've found that having a more well-rounded build rather than just going 100% into like one type, like aquatic, it gives you some more flexibility to do some pivots and yeah, just more adaptability in general. I think I am going to take this opportunity to get some more max health, and I can also buff my shield items. Enclave Weeper. I think Weeper has some poison items. Weeper. Yeah, a poison skill, poison buffing. Yeah, I'm gonna go Weeper. Weeper's not a difficult fight either. I wonder if I would want ectoplasm. Could be a good defensive option for me. I want the skill though, for sure. I don't know if I would ever use you. But maybe. I'm switching these because I realized this would get more haste charges if it's near this item, which would go off more often than catfish. And I think this would also go off more often than the catfish when it's perma-hasted. It'd be 3.5 seconds. So, small optimization. A small shield item that's either pearl or seashell. I think I'm going to... Pearl Stake Site, though, you can find some really good shit. Yeah, I'm going
Victoria?
pearl.
The dunes?
Where shall we start?
Deal damage equal to your shield. Can be a pretty powerful item. I think it probably takes up too much space for our build though. Bandages would be more scaling for the barbed wire. I don't know what I would replace though. Probably not good enough. Adjacent potions have +1 ammo. Interesting, but not what I'm looking for. Just a flat 6 damage buff. Atomic clock. Once again, it looks interesting, but I don't know. I don't know how I would use it. I'm gonna roll one more time. Ooh. Okay. Also want to look at this. Apropos chapeau. 6 damage, 6 heal, 6 shield. If you have another tool, weapon, property, or apparel, this has +1 multicast for each. Does this count as apparel? No. We don't have the items to make apropos chapeau work, but it's pretty powerful when you have +4 all the multicast. Marbles is pretty good as well, but I think we have our slow synergy and we're buffing it right now.
Oh, a break.
Who were the people who left these things behind?
Not a bad dig. Slow is really good with poison builds. It gives you a chance to be able to stack up the poison and ramp up. Poison doesn't tick as fast as burn does. So having slows is pretty powerful. Let's see. Let's go for small
Size limits the
items.
brain. Mine is highly concentrated.
Pet rock for extra crit. I don't think it's good enough to replace anything. Could pick up a seaweed, just put it in my back pocket, but I don't think so.
Oh, I understand. Class isn't for everyone.
Heal equal to your opponent's poison. I think that this item would be good. I just don't know what I would replace with it. Maybe I'd replace the catfish. I don't know if the catfish is really doing much compared to the pufferfish. And Vanessa, against Vanessa, I might want some healing, so maybe I'll try it there.
My fight isn't with you.
And it would be ramping healing, similar to the
I may
seaweed
be young
anyway,
for a captain,
just less
but I've
dependent
seen my
on
share of storms.
aquatic items. Yeah, I think I
Defeat
like
does
it.
not defeat me.
Like, we still ramped up poison pretty quick. I didn't notice too much of a difference without the catfish. Thing that sucks is I know I put a lot of extra poison into that catfish. But that's before we got the puffer. Haste and charge skills, I am going to do
I'm not a
that.
fitness trainer.
Synergy with
I
puffer,
train your
which is our
perception over
strongest
muscle.
item. Don't have any large items. That is good. But we don't freeze yet. Oceanic Rush.
The key to
Definitely
this
good for
fast
getting
is
things
around the
going.
distance.
That'll be another haste for the pufferfish. Even if it doesn't land on the pufferfish, it'll be helpful. Extra combat? What's my inexorable at? 12%? So everything has 12% crit? Not bad. Trade health for power.
Feel his flames whispering, calling you.
Enchant your leftmost weapon with deadly. I think I might not want any of these. Maybe blood prize. 25 regen can be good. Yeah, I'm gonna go with blood prize. Work at the docks to earn some coin or barcoon. I think I'm gonna go here just to XP max. And 5 gold doesn't hurt. So, Thug has one of the best skills in the game called Bonk. It increases enemy cooldowns. Looks like they also have some weapon synergy. I would pretty much be going exclusively for Bonk. Angry SpongeBob, he does some like healing and shield tool kind of thing. His skill isn't that great though. It gives extra
Sails down,
value.
anchors up. Just
I don't know
waiting for
how
your command.
good that would be for my build. Shock Trooper is like some burn items. It has some shield items. I think I'm gonna go Thug. I only want one specific thing, which is the skill. Everything else is not too useful for me. The toxic brass knuckles I hadn't really considered. I don't know if it's fast enough though.
Trying to survive.
Anchor. When you use an adjacent item, this gains haste. Ooh, I didn't think of that. That would be some extra synergy with the pufferfish. More instances of generating haste. Maybe I could replace barbed wire with that. Interesting. Let's look at this. So if I did something like this, we have our 3 times multicast. When you use an adjacent item. If I could put it in between the 2 pearls, then it would trigger haste a lot. Is that... maybe that's the way. And 20% of max health, it can be significant, especially as my crit chance continues to grow. But I think this will be more of a significant impact for Pufferfish. I need to make some space. I feel all sentimental about my catfish. Temporary boost. I don't think I'm gonna go for a temporary boost. Gonna go for some buffs. Feathers good. Scrap. Some more crit chance for my pufferfish.
Reuse everything.
Your leftmost slow item gains 1 second
Too
slow.
much treasure, not enough chest.
Okay, this is pretty good curio. Okay, more shield. More slow.
That's a bargain.
What else you got? +2 damage. I don't know if that really matters. Haste duration. Yeah, I'll buy that.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Or is this good enough to be on the board? Haste. It's 2 hastes. Yeah, but what would I do? Replace both the haste potion and the holsters? I don't think so. So I'm gonna sell it. Haste for 2 seconds, haste for 2 seconds. Yeah. That was a pretty good curio visit. Probably one of the better ones I've had.
Discounts for peace.
Oh, this though. I might drop anchor. So this hastes all my other items. And I could put it between 2 pearls and it would go off pretty fast.
Use that for the good of all.
Would I use water wheel and captain's wheel? Or would that be crazy?
I can feel our energies resonating.
Well, regardless, I don't think catfish is coming back. You're not coming back. You're not coming back. I'll still hold on to these because they're useful in the bag. Take you out. What would I take out? Would I take out one pearl? Like that and do this? Maybe swap it around. Okay, so the fastest firing items would be this pearl and this pufferfish. So they're next to this. We'll charge it up, which would mean more haste for the pufferfish. This still has the poison buff. This loses out on some haste a bit by not having anything to the right, but I think overall it's still better. Question is this good enough still? I think it is. We still have a lot of small items, and getting an early start means a lot. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with this. I don't think having captain's wheel is necessary. I'm gonna get it just for some flexibility if I change my mind later, but I think I would prefer like an early start with some of these one-time use items than that. Not running into too many pigs. And it's not like we're having a hard time. Our time to kill is fine. Let's see. Silver tier loot. Alright, let's see how it goes.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Crow's Nest build. What's your crit chance? 69? Nice.
Like my crew says at the bar. Another
Okay, not bad.
round.
It looked a little scary, but after the poison built up, we overtook him. How much poison did you put out? 304. Did 1,500 damage. Oh, so they wouldn't have even killed me if I had no shielding at all. You went off 12 times and 13 times? Holy shit. Chocolate bars, spare change, small items. Small items, I would want a pearl.
I would never debase my wares by haggling. Ugh.
There could be an argument for this. It's just that you would lose. Well, maybe I could. No. Water wheel would still be too good. But being able to reload the energy potion could be pretty powerful. I just think maybe it would slow down our start too much. I'm gonna buy it and hold on to it in case we get some more haste skills down the road that can make it work, make it make more sense.
I think that suits you.
No thanks.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation.
Womp womp.
Hey, that's okay. It's been nice talking to you.
Okay, Wandering Shoal. Has some slow synergy, has some aquatic items, even has a pufferfish. I'm just gonna go there. Maybe the powder flask would be good, because it seems like the time to kill is starting to not
As
be
spineless as
so
a
good
jelly.
anymore. And if this is going off every 2.5 seconds once this gets rolling, could be pretty nice. I mean, ideally, I'd want to end the fight as fast as I can, but that isn't always easy to do with a poison build. Get a friend. Do you have enough friends that I feel comfortable doing this?
Need to throw some things overboard.
Cannot be frozen, slowed, or destroyed. That is a decent enchant for Puffer, but I think it's boring.
Favorite color? Mine
I'm
is
going to go with a
sadness.
random on Puffer and see what we get. Oh, double poison. Okay, that's probably the best option we could have gotten. I also would have really loved Obsidian, but this is like basically doubles our damage. Like, the poison that jellyfish does is pretty negligible. It's just there to enable Pufferfish. Temporary boost. I don't think I need one.
You're huge! Do you have any huge items?
Your shield items gain 10 shield for the fight. When you use another non-weapon, charge this 1 second. That's good, but it takes up too much space. I don't think Captain's Wheel is ever coming out. I'm not gonna get an upgrade for it. Can't really enable that.
I'm bad at this, but I just want the huge things.
Okay.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It
I'm
makes
still
this
not
more
sure
fun.
if replacing
We're out to
holsters with the
dethrone a
powder
king,
flask is a good
not to
idea.
squabble with nobody.
We'll be fine. This person's not very thirsty.
Defeat does not defeat
Yeah,
me.
like our HP bar didn't even move, really. I'm surprised I haven't lost yet. Like, see, compared to yesterday's video, this is like night and day difference. Like, I'm an idiot. I'm not good at the game. I don't claim to be good at the game. I mean, maybe I could hold my own in ranked against pay to win decently well, but I still don't think I would enjoy that experience. Like, I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna play this game. I really hope they change it, but I think I'm gonna get some enjoyment out of it while I can. Let's see.
I know
1,000
tastes and
shield,
styles.
small items.
The smaller proportions.
Look for some smalls. Diamond cannonball. I mean, That's not really better than powder flask. Especially not for the price.
Neither wealthy nor wise, huh?
Ooh, fight a monster. What's our inexorable at? 20%? Nice. Well, let's give it an extra 2%. Yeah, I definitely think that was the right call, replacing holsters. So this went off 4 times. This went off 5 times. Maybe I could replace the jellyfish. Because we're getting probably more, between these two, probably getting more than enough haste.
The holds can't hold this.
Man, I'm like a hoarder in this game. Ooh, I could actually... Yeah, holsters over jellyfish would be good. The only problem is, I guess you would lose out on a slow with a loose array. And maybe I am not thinking about that enough. Did 6 slows for 4 seconds. Decisions. Let's see. Pretty sure I'm going roaming isle. Yeah, it has jellyfish. XP maxing. Let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to judge this properly, but if I replace jellyfish with holsters, that's hasting 4 items. 4 items would pretty much make this go off.
Waste of gunpowder.
Your small items gain haste. I don't know why it's saying times 6. But anyway, so that's 4 triggers, whereas jellyfish only went off 3 times. And the poison that it gives isn't really that much. This gives us an early start. It's just a shame that we lose out on some of the illusory slows. Not too sure how I feel about that, to be honest.
I told you, I'm done with Pelago. The Bazaar's the only sea I see.
First time you crit, freeze 1 item. I think... I mean, that'll definitely happen. Maybe not immediately, but some disruption would be great. I'll buff my pufferfish.
We're gonna need a bigger. Need to throw some things overboard.
Stop being a hoarder. Okay, I'm gonna sell you. You're not coming out. Combat? Ooh. Thieves Guild. Okay. Double your income, fight Mr. Moo. I have never fought Mr. Moo. I don't remember what he has. He has basically weapon synergy, which I do not have. So I am not going to go with Mr. Moo. I am going to raid the vault. Ah, shit. That does, make you lose money when it merges. That's so stupid. Ah, God damn it.
Maybe if we towed a bar.
I just had the thought that I could hold on to it to sell at Barcoon if I get the chance and get some extra value out of it. Because I don't need the money right away.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Oh, they got the skill I wanted. Doesn't look like their puffer is near as dangerous as mine. They have a multicast jellyfish. Yeah, they don't have as much haste either. Like, that wasn't even close. Have some good skills for it, too. Like, 120 poison versus 600. I think this will probably be about the same, so I'm just gonna go with the permanent option. Gold tier items or some extra shield. I'm tempted to go with this just because, well, no, the next fight's gonna be a PvE fight. Never mind. I was gonna say just because if I win, then the run's over. But there's gonna be a PvE fight before that anyway. Cannonade. I did like using Cannonade. I think that last run of mine with the Obsidian one probably would have went a lot better if I wasn't in ranked, right? But I guess you could say that about anything. Haste a non-weapon item for 2 seconds. So this is only one item of haste, whereas water wheel and energy potion haste everything.
Poverty is a choice. Go choose it somewhere else.
Ooh, if I get a gold tier gunpowder, maybe I could drop the powder flask and put out my jellyfish again. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think the fight would be over after this goes off 3 times. Pretty much. And then I can get my haste back, or my extra multicast back. Yeah, I'm liking this. This would be really good for me. He has a skill that, can't remember what it does, but if you only have one medium item, its cooldown reduced by 30%. That would be amazing. Heck, I might even take the octopus too. Times 8 multicast next to the water wheel.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
Ah. Womp womp. Show me some non-weapons. Shh. I guess that helps.
What you needed.
No thanks on those. Not what I'm looking for. Another fight. What's our inexorable at? 28% crit. I think we can do this as long as he doesn't kill Puffer. Oh, he's not one of those that destroy. Oh, we don't have a way to counteract his shield though, so if this goes off, we're dead, pretty much. Or maybe not. Man, this might be one of the most powerful builds I've had on camera or off. Well, on camera it wasn't that powerful, but you get my point. An extra 36 shield? Something. If I upgrade an item, it would be even more. Could go for some extra slow. This would just like add a bit of poison. This would just add a bit of haste, I'm pretty sure, which I don't, we're like perma haste after that goes off anyway. Water wheel. Yeah, oh, actually it reduces the cooldown.
You remind me of my first voyage around the
Okay,
globe.
I'm gonna upgrade water wheel then.
Unbearably slow. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Freezing the White House was pretty big.
You've got talent. You should put
I
it
actually
to
have quite a bit
nobler
of slow.
use.
Diamond Docklines. Alright, well, looks like we got
My
the
crew,
10 wins.
My father, 1,000 voices guide me to victory.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, this was a pretty good build. I tried to keep it open at the start. I wasn't going full aquatic until it just ended up that way. I think having the barbed wire early on was pretty good for some of the early matches, but as we started building up haste, we got the pufferfish. Things really started to take off, and I was so lucky to get toxic pufferfish, doubling the damage output, and the scaling of this was probably the win-defining moment of the run. And having this early on really helped too. When we were running catfish, we got some haste skills like rigged and oceanic rush. We only had one freeze skill, but it ended up being enough. I was worried that this going poison would be too slow with a bunch of aggro builds, but with this patch they did nerf the cooldown of a lot of things by increasing it by 1 second. So I suppose a build like this is a lot more viable in this patch. But yeah, that's all I got. Probably keep posting some more Bazaar videos, at least in the near future. I'm hoping that On patch day, we hear some good news. If we don't, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be playing this. I'm having fun in unranked, not so much in ranked. We'll see how long that lasts, and then I'll have to find something else to play, but hopefully we get some good news. So yeah, if you enjoyed the run, like the video, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.